Trev TV. I'm the Trev. That's too sweet. Anyway, been a while, hasn't it? But don't worry, I got one for you today. This one I actually put a smile on your face. It is another true story. I'm getting really good at telling you true stories. And I wanted to say it's one that I just made up, but I can't. There's too much truth in this, and by the end, if you're one of those people, you might actually get a good laugh out of this. But all I'm going to say early on, let this be the last time, the absolute last time I ever wish the hometown team captain good luck against my team. There's a story to this, and I'm willing to get into it. So let's talk about it. Alright, so let me set the stage for you. The date is November 27th, 2025. Yeah, it was last week. Last Thursday, actually. And the Oilers, the Edmonton Oilers, holding their annual, quote-unquote annual, I don't know how annual it is, but it's the second straight year in a row, so we might as well call it annual. Their annual autograph meet and greet signing at West Edmonton Mall. Now last year, the wife and I, when we took the kids, we got there around 5 o'clock. By the time we get there, a lot of the big lineups, they're already full. Or at least full of people. And of course, when I say the bigger lineups, I mean the Connor McDavid and the Leon Draisaitl lineup. And so for those bigger lineups with the popular demand for the two players mentioned, they had a wristband policy. You know, the first 300 would get a wristband guaranteeing them an autograph from said player. Now, last year, they had Connor McDavid in the Ice Palace. And when we got there last year, say 5 o'clock-ish, the event starts at 6. We got there around 5. The Ice Palace was only 3/4 full. This year, however, Connor wasn't in the Ice Palace. Connor was at the center stage where they normally sit Santa Claus for, the Christmas season. And instead of getting there later and, ruling out the possibility of a guarantee, Trev took the day off work and took the kids with him, and we got there at 1:30 in the afternoon. We waited 6 hours in line. Well worth it, I guess. The only thing that really sucked about that was we were 10 people behind when they ran out of wristbands, when they were able to just stop giving them out. So while we weren't guaranteed, we weren't far off. Now last year when we all went, we got Draisaitl's autograph. We got extra Draisaitl autographs. So this year it was all about getting the Connor McDavid autograph, and not so much for myself or anybody else, but more so for the kids. The wife, who had had herself a working day, came later and waited in the Draisaitl line to get Hailey's Oiler jersey signed from when Hailey was Oiler for a day. If you haven't checked out that video, it's right there. So finally, the event starts off at 6. So naturally, the line starts to move, and we move with it. By about 7 o'clock in the evening, we finally made it to center stage where Connor McDavid was. So with that, we were able to watch the last person who was given a wristband get that wristband cut off, which passed the guarantee, but we were next in line, so guarantee or not, we were still getting one. So while we waited, the lady who was there asked if we wanted it personalized. So of course, naturally, it's like, oh yeah, sure, one for Hayden, one for Hailey. Works out perfectly, right? Just leave the last one blank. After putting our bags to the side, we finally made our way up. Connor McDavid sitting right there. So naturally, tell the kids, say, hey, good to see you, thanks for coming out, this, that, the other, to which he replied, thank you guys for coming out. Then me, and my infinite wisdom, said, hey, best of luck on Saturday. Saturday being when the Oilers played your Seattle Kraken. He had one look at me in my Seattle Kraken hat, in my Seattle Kraken hoodie. He says, oh, who are you cheering for? To which I replied, not the Oilers. So that third card that was sitting right there, he scooted it back. So he was only giving out 2, not 3. My own fault for saying I wasn't cheering for the Oilers, right? Maybe, but I'm not going to sell out my beliefs. So we talked about it a bit, and he's like, well, are you from Seattle? And I says, no. All my favorite teams are from Seattle, though. The Mariners, the Seahawks, the Torrent, and the Kraken. To which he piped up, well, the Seahawks are playing really good this year, and I didn't disagree, because they are. And with that, told the kids say thank you, and we went about our business. The wife was still in the line getting Hailey's jersey signed, to which she did. So fast forward to Saturday. The Oilers are playing the Kraken, and of course the game is televised, and of course we're all watching it. And as the game progresses, the Oilers score 1. Hopkins, on his comeback game from injury, scored the first goal, to which the kid said, "Dad, the Oilers just scored." To which I said, "That's okay. They'll get one, and that's it." A little later in the game, it's 2-0. The Oilers. Draisaitl scored. "Dad, the Oilers just scored again." "Well, it's okay. They're fluking out. It's all good." Go a little bit later. Hyman scores. It's 3-0 Edmonton. "Dad, the Oilers scored again." "Ugh, gotta stop the bleeding. Let's go, guys." So we're going into the third period. 3-0. And wouldn't you know it, as bad karma seems to reflect, or seems to work, McDavid scores the fourth Oilers goal. It's now 4-0 Edmonton. "Dad, McDavid scored." And that just feeling of defeat just came over me. So not only did the Oilers score 4, not only did the Oilers win, they shut out my boys, which is not good. Now, I'd hate to think that, or at least I don't want to put thoughts in people's head or say this is what they were thinking or this is what they might have been saying or whatever, but I have to think maybe, just maybe, my quote-unquote influence played a bit of a factor in this game for, in my end, all the wrong reasons. Now, what sucks about this whole thing, the Oilers play the Kraken again this coming Thursday in Edmonton. Come to work Monday, my warehouse manager and my general manager both say thank you, because I told them both the story of what I did in the lineup. But let this be a hard lesson, for myself included anyway. Never, 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 not ever wish the hometown team captain best of luck against your team. I mean, worst case scenario, the Oilers actually start progressing and playing well from this point. Best case scenario, they don't. But either way, imagine the yolk on my face after that game, right? But that was another quick story time from the Trev. So that was another one from Trev TV. I want to thank you for tuning in. Don't think I don't appreciate the gesture, especially if you've made it to this point. If you have made it to this point, congratulations. You've made it to the end. I'm proud of you for it. Trust me, the watch time helps just as much as anything else. So I do appreciate that. But if you've made it to this point, you just want to say, hey, you digging what I'm doing? Throw me a thumbs up. Trust me, a thumbs up is like the watch time. It helps the algorithm, gets this channel exposed, and that's never a bad thing, right? Now, if you really want, if you haven't done so by now, that red button that says subscribe all over it, come on, you know you want to hit it. I know you want to hit it. The algorithm knows you want to hit it. And why deny yourself a good thing? I mean, make you feel good. Make me feel good. So we can never say no to that. If you want to, if you want to go the extra mile, that link in my description below, that'll take you to my Facebook page. Feel free to join that. I'd love to build the audience there like I'm building the audience here. And I'm on there quite frequently. So let's help this guy out if you really want to. So moving forward, I'm sure I got a whole bunch of stuff in the chamber that I could pump out for you. And I probably will. Just a matter of when. This channel, it's like 1 or 2 a year maybe. But who knows, maybe we'll channel that in 26. But either way, in the meantime, and in between time, feel careers from Trev.